The Dyatlov Pass incident is a mysterious and tragic event that occurred in the Ural Mountains of Russia in 1959. The incident involved a group of 9 inexperienced hikers, led by Igor Dyatlov, who embarked on a winter expedition to reach the summit of Otorten, a mountain in the northern Ural region. The group consisted of 7 men and 2 women, all of whom were students from the Ural Polytechnical Institute. January 23, 1959, the hikers began their trek in Ivdel, a city in the northern Ural region. They traveled by train and truck to reach Vyzhai, the last inhabited settlement, before heading into the wilderness. January 27, 1959, the group began their ascent towards Otorten. On the same day, one member, Yuri Yudin, fell ill and decided to turn back. This decision would later save his life. Late January, early February, the hikers faced challenging weather conditions, including heavy snowfall and low temperatures. Despite the difficulties, they made progress and set up a camp on the slopes of Kholat Syakhl, which translates to Dead Mountain. February 1, 1959, the hikers intended to reach a specific pass, but something went awry. As a result, they deviated from their planned route and set up camp on the eastern slope of Kholat Syakhl. This deviation from the route remains one of the key mysteries. February 26, 1959, when the hikers failed to return as scheduled, a search and rescue operation was initiated. On February 26, the rescuers discovered the abandoned and damaged tent on the mountain slope. Campsite examination. The tent was found to be torn from the inside, with all of the group's belongings left behind. Footprints led down the slope toward a nearby forest. Some of the hikers were not adequately dressed, only wearing socks or a single shoe. Bodies found. The first 2 bodies, shoeless and dressed only in underwear, were found near the remains of a makeshift fire in the forest. The next 3 bodies were discovered between the camp and the tree line, as if they were trying to return to the tent. Discovery of the Dyatlov Pass. The remaining 4 bodies, including Dyatlov himself, were found several months later. They were located deeper in the woods, buried under a layer of snow, and showed signs of physical trauma, such as fractured skulls and chest injuries. Unexplained circumstances. Radioactive readings. Some of the hikers' clothing exhibited low levels of radiation, adding an additional layer of mystery to the incident. Injuries. The injuries sustained by the hikers, including skull fractures and chest injuries, were described as being caused by a force similar to that of a car crash. However, no external evidence of such trauma, like bruising, was present. Strange behavior. The inexplicable decision to abandon the tent, inadequate clothing choices, and the scattered locations of the bodies contributed to the mysterious nature of the incident. Theories. Several theories have been proposed to explain the Dyatlov Pass incident, ranging from natural explanations to more speculative ideas. Avalanche. Some researchers believe that an avalanche forced the hikers to cut their way out of the tent and flee, explaining the chaotic scene. However, others argue that the slope was not conducive to an avalanche. Military involvement. Due to the Cold War era, some theories suggest that the Soviet military might have been conducting secret tests or operations in the area, and the hikers inadvertently witnessed something they shouldn't have. Paradoxical undressing. The theory of paradoxical undressing suggests that hypothermia caused the hikers to experience a sensation of overheating, leading them to remove their clothing despite the freezing temperatures. Unknown forces. Some speculate about the involvement of unidentified natural forces, or even extraterrestrial activity, attributing the injuries and strange circumstances to unknown phenomena. The Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the most intriguing unsolved mysteries of the 20th century, and despite various investigations and theories, the true sequence of events leading to the tragic deaths of the hikers remains unclear.